Good morning. For those of you who don't know, no, you won't. Just a few remarks that I've put together. Right now, your board of trustees and your team leaders, we're trying to create a new normal while keeping the elements of what we already have. And when we come to the other side of this and know that there will be another side of this,
Yes.
and many good things will come from this.
Yes.
And from this experience, I think what we're going to do is learn some new things that will help us grow our spiritual community beyond these four walls. So I'm super excited. I am challenged by the technology that we need to use to do this. And I want to say that in the beginning, it's going to be a little messy, maybe a little unreliable, maybe some of the information may be out of sync. And so what I want you to rely on is the e-news, because that's something that's the most current, will have the most information of what you can do and how you can access us in the church as we move through this, and we will get through this. Each of our intentions for the people on the board and the leadership of your church, we have a goal, and we're going to continue to everything that we do to meet that goal. And that goal is to share the message, the unity principles. That's our goal. That underlies everything. So if what we're doing doesn't meet that goal, then we shouldn't be doing it.
Amen.
So we're going to continue to share this message for as many people as we possibly can. So this can be a very good thing. And one of the things that we do here so well is that when we do have people come to this building physically, we do it with love, with open arms, with open hearts, and the grace of God always. This is what is going to guide our every decision as your board for the best of Unity of Ocala and for the best for you. And with that said, we are doing the responsible thing by moving to virtual church. And that happens after today. This is our last service face-to-face in this building for a while. All of our activities will be canceled except I think we have a board meeting the end of this month. And we'll be in touch about how that's going to happen. We may be able to do that virtually as well. We have met with Reverend Lori a couple of times now. She has been so wonderful to give of her time to come and help us get through this. And it was, honestly, the ability for her to be here was because things that she had commitments to do were canceled. She was supposed to be traveling and doing wedding and I don't know what else, but that all got canceled, and so here she is. And actually, I was supposed to be in North Carolina today. Wasn't planning on being here. That got canceled. So that's why we're here today, and we can do this now. So here's a couple of things that we're doing. We're talking about using a technology on Facebook called Facebook Live. And we have a page on Facebook. It's a public page, which means you don't have to be a Facebook user to get in and look at that page. And all you have to do when you get a link is click the link, and there you will be. However, that being said, and this sounds very reasonable, that every church is moving to virtual church if they want to stay open. So guess what? Every church is going to be using Facebook Live. And guess what? Every church is going to be using Facebook Live on Sunday morning. So if you understand anything about technology, you have a pipe, and signals go through the pipe. Think of it as I-75. And used to be the traffic on I-75 on any given day was, say, 10,000 cars. Now all of a sudden you're asking 500,000 cars to get on I-75 at the same time. Guess what happens? Gridlock. Nothing happens. And Facebook is having a challenge meeting this new demand because it was so unexpected, and it just doesn't happen overnight. So I think what we're going to be doing is videotaping, which we're doing today, segments of church, either meditation, prayer, lesson, and recording them ahead of time and putting them on YouTube. And from our website, you should be able to get to YouTube. Again, a public option, not something you have to have an account for or anything like that. So if you have a computer or a smartphone, you'll be able to find us. The other thing that's happening is because we now have 8 chaplains, Reverend Lori is a firm believer in working with the chaplains to help support the community. So she's multiplying herself by a factor of 8, really, to be able to reach out to each and every one of you. And I think every chaplain has been assigned a member of this church. If you're a visitor, not a member, someone new to the church and may not have joined, please give us your information, your contact information, and our chaplains will be staying in touch with you for anything that you need. Even if you need a drop-off of food or toilet paper, God, if we can find it. Just a little story, I was driving down Cedar Road this morning and there's 2 new houses going up and they have one of those porta potties out front and the door was open and I literally saw toilet paper swinging in the breeze. And I'm thinking, how is that still there? How is it that somebody hasn't taken that yet? It's just incredible. So anyway, we are going to rely on our wonderful chaplains to help us get through this and stay connected. That's the most important thing. And please, if you have anything going on, please call us, call the church. We have technology to forward phones to our phones so we can answer your calls. We have email which we can look at from our homes. So please, I think that's not true, is it? We can look at email from our homes, from the church, no. But I don't know if Shirley's gonna be coming in or not, checking maybe once a week or so. But there are other options. There are individuals in the church, like if you get your e-news, I'll put my address as the reply address, so you can just reply to any e-news that you get. If you have a question, a concern, something to share, something you need, please let us know. Also, just because we're not here doesn't mean that we're not still helping our vets, animal shelters, so please keep collecting food, personal care items, and when we are finally open, we can drop them off. I think that is the end of my remarks. Check your e-news, there'll be links. We'll have guidance on how to get to service information. Everything will be coming to you as soon as we figure it out. And please, please, please bear with us. It might not work perfectly at first, but we're gonna keep trying, make mistakes, learn from our mistakes, correct it, and move on, and be better for it after that. I think that is the end of my remarks. Yes, Debbie.
Can you speak about tithing?
Oh, bless you, thank you. We're going to have to have a virtual collection plate because we won't physically be here to share our tithes on Sunday mornings. So there's a few things you can do. Our website has a donation button. You can use your credit cards, PayPal. It's very, very simple. And every time you get an e-news, there's a link in there for that page. And when you get on the page, you just scroll down, you'll see the donate button. It's also on the very first home page when you log in. So that's easy. You can also go to your bank and you can arrange to have automatic payments made to the church. I do that, and that's why if you see me when the collection plate comes, I bless it. Don't put anything in it because mine always comes through the bank. So that takes the worry out of it, because we still have bills to pay. We still have staff to pay, and we don't want to close these beautiful doors. Yes?
What are you going to call yourselves on YouTube?
Unity of Ocala.
Okay. And when we head north, we'll probably have food that we would like to donate. How can we get that over here?
I would just when you get your e-news, reply to the e-news with the fact that you want food to donate here, and we can set up a time where we can meet and let you in. That's not a problem. I live literally 5 minutes from here. I can be here in a heartbeat. And there's several other people here. Sudi.
Talking about the food, I think somebody said that if we're collecting for the vets, that we could just take it down to the
Oh, yeah.
pantry.
Yep,
Their
that's a good
pantry
idea.
is right there at, with the big library, our main library. You could go there if you have food and just take that, rather than putting it here and waiting for somebody to do it. So if you do have something, just take it there.
Right, you can just take it to the Veterans Food Bank. And just tell them you're from Unity of Ocala. They'll appreciate that. Anybody else? Any questions? Thank you again for being here. We're gonna do the very, very best that we can to grow this ministry, continue this ministry, and continue to support you, love you, bless you, and pray for you. Oh, and as another matter, don't forget, if you need prayer, there's also Silent Unity, 1-800-PRAY-NOW. It's available all the time. I think that's it. Guess what? I gave everybody a copy of the order of service except myself. Oh, here it is. Never mind. And now, I'm going to read the daily word. And this is Sunday, March 22nd. The daily word is power. Do we have it up there? Yes. Let's read that together, the affirmation. I take dominion over my thoughts, words, and actions. The power of God protects me. Today I hear with renewed understanding this line from James Dillett Freeman's Prayer for Protection. In a growing awareness of oneness with my source, I realize that the power of God works through me and as me rather than simply in me or for me. I embody divine power by choosing words that affirm the truth that I am a spiritual being as I navigate the valleys and peaks of my human experience. By expressing my power, I am claiming dominion over my words and thoughts. I affirm statements of truth while releasing negative thoughts and ideas. I think and speak with the authority of my Christ presence. And from 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7, for God did not give us a spirit of cowardice, but rather a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline. And I'm happy to invite Reverend Mari up to the stage. She spent a couple of years in Costa Rica, we just found out, and speaks street Spanish.
Street Spanish.
Street Spanish. So she's going to read our daily word for us en español.
Buenos dias.
I'm just going to hold it.
Oh.
Or you can.
No, that's fine.
Pura
La
vida,
palabra diaria de hoy, domingo 22 de marzo del 2020, es poder. Tomo dominio sobre mis pensamientos, palabras y acciones. El poder de Dios me protege. Hoy presto atención a esta frase de la oración de protección de James Dillett Freeman con nueva comprensión. Gracias a una renovada conciencia de mi unidad con mi fuente, me doy cuenta de que el poder de Dios obra a través de mí y como yo, y no meramente en mí o para mí. Avivo el poder divino cuando escojo palabras que afirman la verdad. Ante todo, sé que yo soy un ser espiritual que navega por los valles y las montañas de una experiencia humana. Al aceptar y expresar mi poder innato dado por Dios, mantengo dominio sobre mis pensamientos, palabras y acciones. Afirmo declaraciones de la verdad, según dejo ir actitudes y ideas negativas. Pienso y actúo con la autoridad de la presencia de Cristo morador. De la Biblia, segundo Timoteo, 1:7. No nos ha dado Dios un espíritu de cobardía, sino de poder, de amor y de dominio propio. Gracias.
Gracias. And now we will all sing together, Surely the Presence.